I have experienced lucid dreaming, yes, many times. Almost every night I lucid dream. Almost every night I lucid dream, yeah. No, I don't try to. I never try. Well, I did try growing up to lucid dream, but now I do not try to lucid dream, and it just happens to me. I think I first realized I was lucid dreaming in high school. My most recent lucid dream was 2 nights ago. I was walking down a street in a college town I didn't know really. And I remember in my brain thinking, oh, I don't know this place in my dream. So I was cognizant that I was in a dream state. And I walked past an X. And so I looked at this man in my dream and I said, oh, that's so and so. We'll call him Sam for this example. I walked past Sam and I was like, oh, that's Sam. Weird that Sam's in my dream. And he kept walking and I realized Sam looked different in my dream state. It was super weird. And I was walking down the street the opposite direction, and then I was like, well, I kind of miss Sam, so I turned around and I decided that I wanted him in the rest of my dream, and so I walked the streets looking for a party, and he was at one of the parties, and therefore I ran back into Sam. Yes, so he looked completely different, but I knew it was him, so I do have like a very alive like creation cycle that is like it's like a dream state, but I also am super aware that it's not accurate. So this person I was dreaming of, Sam, he looked completely different in the dream, but in my head I knew it was him. It was very weird. I've never been able to do anything like magical or outside the realm of what I think is possible because I'm super conscious of my brain in my lucid dreaming, so I know what's real and what's not real. I know some people say they can do all sorts of crazy things that are against the laws of physics. I don't think I've ever experienced that. At least that I remember. Yeah, so my lucid dreams are pretty normal to a normal regular dream, or pretty relatable to a regular dream. So definitely settings I know, people I know, situations I even know. My lucid dreams are very similar to normal dreams. Lucid is just when I know that they're happening and it's a dream. Normal is when I'm just in that dream state. Yeah, I think when I'm in my lucid dreams, everything comes to me normally as if I'm living in that dream state. So breathing, walking, saying hi to people, those things come normally. The things I think deeper about are choices. So yes, is it no's? Do I say hi to that person? Do I not? Do I, turn left or right? But I know I'm walking. You know what I mean? But it comes down to those choices that make the experience a little different. Ooh, I would guess I lucid dream about 1 to 3 times a week. I definitely have those days where I don't remember if I dreamed or not, and I have days where I just normally dream as well. I usually wake up and I'm like, whoa, that's super strange because I'm super used to lucid dreams and being aware that I was dreaming. But when I wake up and it's a normal dream, I realize like I had no control of what was going on. And those scare me because I'm super used to being in control and I'm a control freak. So when I'm out of control, it is a little bit frightening. My lucid dreams start, I think, how everyone else's dreams are, but at some point in the dream state, I recall that I am like dreaming. Okay. So I almost come to what would I call that? I come to realization that I'm dreaming in my dream state, and that's kind of when I'm like, whoa, I can control this thing. But sometimes I forget I can control it. So like if I'm having a nightmare, for example, I will have a normal nightmare and it'll be like terrifying and awful and I can't just like snap out of it. But then suddenly I'm like, oh wait, I am dreaming. Like it's okay, it's okay. But that doesn't happen all the time. Mm-hmm. So it's really interesting. I don't know. I have a lot less control over it, but I'd like to learn more about how I can harness it. I usually cannot switch from a nightmare to a regular dream. I also usually cannot finagle my way out of the terrible situation completely, okay. But sometimes I'll be able to like smart my way out of it. So when I realize I am dreaming and that I am in control, I can kind of find the set of tools in the dream and do the next thing that makes sense in order to save myself or do whatever's going on in the dream. But also sometimes I can't do that and I'm just like, okay, this is a dream, and then that's the last thing I remember. I usually wake up.